5. This is Nate Wallace, baby, in the house to tell you for WrestleMania 37, the Buccaneer Bowl. The first event, Amped will present an Explosion Special, the Stars and Stripes Challenge, the Moose Body Slam Challenge. Every professional athlete is looking to body slam Moose. Now they lost the TNA title and unified with the Impact World title. And then, after that, it'll be GFW Amped. And it'll be a 16-person futurific brand new card tournament, 2 rings. Tatanka versus Trinity. And Kevin Examon versus Andy Anderson, the Hammer, from Arlington, Texas. Anthony Mad Dog Macias versus Kelly Kelly. It is Tulsa, Oklahoma versus Jacksonville, Florida. Union Kane versus Big Boss Man. Kevin Rozier, the 5-time World Kickboxing Champion, versus Savio Vega from Puerto Rico. Alicia Edwards versus Lord Steven Regal. Minoki Ichihara from Japan versus Carl Franks from Honolulu, Hawaii. And then Ravishing Rick Rude versus Keith Hackney in non-tournament action. GFW Tag #1 Contenders match. Injustice versus Gallows and Anderson. Injustice, Jordan Oliver and Myron Reed. Outlandis Zicky Dice. Hair versus hair match. And then in the main event, a unification match. Pride Heavyweight title versus GFW Impact Global title. Bret the Hitman Hart versus Tommy the Machine Gunn. And then GFW Driven, Eddie Edwards versus Ken Norton Jr. Laredo Kid versus Kalisto. Leo Rush defending the AAA Cruiserweight Championship of the World. Reggie White of the Green Bay Packers versus Ace Haven of Pro South Wrestling. MLW World Tag Team titles on the line as Breezango challenges the champions Los Parks. A unification match. Whoever emerges between Tommy Gunn and Bret Hart will face Keiji Muto. In that unification match, the GHC heavyweight title will be on the line. And then the main event, Butcher, Blade, and Bunny versus Jordan Oliver, Myron Reed, and Sasha Memory Banks. The next GFWM, Jordan Clearwater versus Yasuke Kodama. Viva Van versus the Inoki Jungle Fight tournament champion Kevin Koo of Team Filthy. Christian Gray versus Jack Deebs. Impact Knockouts title on the line as Deonna Purrazzo defends her title against Ruby Reyes. In a super grudge match, Kona Crush versus Moose. Unification match, Extreme Fighting heavyweight title. Whoever emerges, either Tommy Gunn, Bret Hart, or Keiji Muto as the unified champ will face Maurice Smith for the Extreme Fighting heavyweight title. Unsanctioned Trios Tag Team Lights Out match, Butcher, Blade, and Bunny versus Heather Monroe and Ross and Marshall the Von Erichs. Another GFW action. Junior heavyweight action begins. Drew Gulak versus Cole Quinn. Richie Slade versus, as I mentioned, the Inoki Jungle Fight tournament champion Kevin Koo. MLW World Middleweight title on the line. Leo Rush defending against Taishi Ishimori. The rematch, The Bunny versus Heather Monroe. MLW World Tag Team titles on the line. SoCal Distancing, challenges the champion, Los Parks. BYW rules match as Kona Crush will take on Eddie Edwards. CFW for the vacant CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title, Eric the Ghost Silva versus Ace Haven. And whoever emerges, Muto, Bret Hart. Muto, Bret. Day 1 of NXT TakeOver. The special flair for the gold. The special waiting room by Reba Not Rebel and Dr. Britt Baker. Special guest, yours truly, Nathan Wallace will be that guest on the show. And the GFW World Tag Team titles on the line. Butcher and Blade will defend the titles. Somebody will go up against Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood. And with that certain somebody having a mystery partner. It's Mask versus Norma Jean. Airtime versus Blue Blood. Junior heavyweight action, Bea Priestley against Drew Gulak. Mustafa Ali versus Ribby. The great Jerry Rice versus Larry Winters. Injustice, Myron Reed and Jordan Oliver will take on SoCal Distancing. Rockin' Rebel concert in a short period as the Gunshot. Brett Michaels will challenge the man of 1,000 deaths, the uncrowned MLW National Openweight Champion Mil Muertes, accompanied by Salina de la Renta and Azteca Underground. And the main event of day 1, Ronda Rousey and Travis Brown versus Bret the Hitman Hart and the British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith. Day 2, MLW World Middleweight Championship on the line as Leo Rush will be defending. No time limit, no DQ, loser leaves Capitol Wrestling Center. Schoolyard brawl match. You guessed it, Gallows and Anderson, the Good Brothers. Junior heavyweight action, Trey versus Mr. McElroy. Grudge match, Matt Hardy against Will Ospreay. Which Empire is better? Mixed tag Extreme Rules match, Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford will take on Halston Body and Heather Monroe. MLW World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Either Calvin Tateman or Jacob Fatu will be defending against the demigod Chris Jericho. GFW X Division title will be on the line. And Mickey James and Kelly will be on opposite ends in the mixed tag team match. And then in the main event of day 2, GFW Impact Global Heavyweight title on the line. And no DQ. Michael Spinks versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Spinks has done it once before, beating Bret the Hitman to become global champion and advance against Ronda Rousey. And then from there, it's WrestleMania 37, the Buccaneer Bowl. The GFW version. It's Money versus Model. Bailey Billionaire versus Kelly. X Division title match. Leo Rush against Taichi Ishimori in the rematch. Glamrock Gargano, the rookie, will face an experienced veteran. GFW Next Gen title defended in an Iron Man challenge. Corrupt Gallagher versus Demon King. Austin Aries will defend the Impact Grand Championship. If Aries gets disqualified, then whoever is the challenger will win the title. For the GFW Women's title, Ariel Red Winter will defend against the Bunny. Low Key will be in 2 matches, not only defending the World Junior Heavyweight X Division title, but also he's gonna be he's going to be preparing for a warm-up match against a certain someone from Team Filthy. And I can't wait to see who that is at Raymond James Stadium. And then we proceed on to day 2. Triple threat tag team ladder match. Gallows and Anderson, Butcher and Blade, and Myron Reed and Jordan Oliver.
Captain's log, 4th reckoning, Chronicle 62. We have arrived at the Provinic of the lakes on the map.
And then Dos Vitania will face Bailey 17 USA.
Captain's log, 4th reckoning, Chronicle 54. The Rescava is currently with what's the sim?
Dos Vitania versus Bailey 17. And then yours truly, Nathan Wallace, will be in a rest in peace match against some alien for a man tag team match. NWA TNA World Heavyweight title on the line. An explosive tag team match. And then to our main event. And GFW Impact Global Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. Whoever is the unified champion will be defending that title. Either Muto, Lawler, Tommy the Machine Gun, Maurice Smith, Bret Hart, or Michael Spinks will be defending against Ronda Rousey. There will be 3 stipulations added to the match. It is Judgment Day, the serious main event, and that Ronda Rousey has been dreaming about facing Bret Hart, and now puts 3 conditions. Hart has put 3 conditions, 3 stipulations into their match. Number 1, Ronda Rousey's fist has to be taped and gloved. So then Ronda Rousey's bare knuckles cannot be used as a weapon against champion Bret Hart. Number 2, if Ronda Rousey loses, this is a last chance match, and she will be barred from ever competing for the title again if she loses. But if Bret Hart gets disqualified, he will lose the global title. So that is a look at what is ahead for WrestleMania 37, the Buccaneer Bowl. And the remaining upcoming events, and it's preceding it.